The Buddhic plane is the highest and most transcendent of the seven planes. It is the realm of perfect wisdom, ultimate enlightenment, and the direct experience of unity with the divine. The Buddhic plane represents the state of consciousness that is fully awakened, free from illusion, and in complete alignment with universal truth. Here, all dualities dissolve, and the distinction between self and other is completely transcended. Beings on the Buddhic plane possess infinite compassion and wisdom, acting from a place of pure awareness and understanding of the nature of all existence. This plane is often associated with the enlightened state of Buddhahood, where the soul achieves total liberation from the cycles of birth and death, otherwise known as samsara, and the soul resides in a state of blissful, boundless awareness. The Buddhic plane is a spiritual realm associated with the awakening of consciousness and the attainment of profound inner freedom. It is a plane of higher consciousness that can be reached and also represents a state of awareness in which attachment, ignorance, and the ordinary disturbances of the mind have been transcended completely. The term evokes the Buddhist ideal of awakening, seeing reality clearly and experiencing existence without being controlled by craving, fear, or illusion. All worldly desires disappear here, as well as all the pain and traumas experienced across lifetimes, and one is left in an unconditional state of bliss. At the center of the Buddhic plane is the transformation of perception. In ordinary experience, people often interpret the world through desires, judgments, memories, and expectations. The Buddhic state suggests a consciousness that has become increasingly free from these patterns. Compassion, mindfulness, equanimity, and wisdom become more important than the pursuit of temporary pleasures or the avoidance of discomfort. In this sense, reaching the Buddhic plane is less about traveling somewhere and more about awakening to a deeper way of experiencing reality. The Buddhic plane can also be imagined as a meeting point between profound stillness and active compassion. Enlightenment is not merely the withdrawal from the world, it can also involve responding to suffering with clarity and kindness. From this perspective, the Buddhic plane symbolizes a condition in which wisdom and compassion are inseparable. It represents the possibility of moving beyond the narrow boundaries of the individual self and recognizing the interconnectedness of all living beings. Whether treated as a mystical concept or a metaphor for spiritual development, the Buddhic plane ultimately points toward liberation, clarity, and freedom from the patterns that create suffering. Each plane of existence, while distinct, are not entirely separate, but interconnected. The journey through the seven planes is seen as a path of spiritual evolution, moving from the density and limitation of the physical realm to the highest states of divine consciousness. As a soul progresses along this path, it sheds the limitations of the lower planes and gradually becomes more attuned to the finer, subtler vibrations of the higher realms, eventually reaching a state of ultimate union with the divine source.